Hi there, Rock.
Is this the Tenderloin store?
This is.
Let's get some tenderloin parm.
Oh yeah.
We're back
Got that
again.
coming right up.
Let's tweet.
Ermagerd Cernig Mania.
That's the tweet. Oh my god. Okay. There's a Nicolas Cage on Twitter.
Yep. I saw that and I was like, I need to show Kadoom that.
Let's adjust that volume. Start the game. Hey everyone, it's Sega. It's Rockman. Make sure that's not too loud.
I can check it real quick.
Let's sign in again because that is something you have to do.
Oh, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'm gonna test it and make sure the audio stuff's good.
Okay. So we have eight more silver medals to get. Doom, hey Doom, the master of audio. Thank God my stream is so scrubby that it can be watched in 480p.
Sounds good to me. Spring sounds good.
Let's see.
And Kadoom says it sounds good, so it sounds good. How's it going, Doom? Oh. Stretch.
Well, if I could get 8 more silver medals, that would be great. The other goal is to also beat the game as Knuckles, which could be problematic, especially in the final level for me.
Titanic Monarch.
Of course, if we have other time, I still need to get those other Chaos Emeralds. The other thing I could do is I have not tried the debug mode with all those wonderful cheats.
All those features.
Cheating features.
Oh, Demon's Crest? Nice. Working on getting a thing ready. Speaking of things.
Be careful what things you're talking about. You never know with things. Whoa. It's a thing. It's a thing that's been going on for 7 months. Yeah, I know somebody else who might have some type of anniversary like that, but I don't know if that someone is here. Metallic Madness Zone. We got 4 lives.
It's my least favorite music in the entire game.
I thought your least favorite music was that.
Okay, it was Mirage Saloon Act 1.
Yeah, the Wild West level that's not the airplane.
Yeah, that's not the airplane yet. Knuckles level. It's dumb.
This is a Sonic CD remix. Then again, you're not into Sonic CD. What if Doom played Sonic CD?
Kind of into Sonic CD. I just haven't played it as much as you have. I like the level designs in Sonic CD though.
I never really played it too much until the remaster, and so yeah.
I actually used to play Sonic CD a long time ago, back on the Sega CD.
Oh well, I mean, I played it too on the Sega CD. I didn't think anyone else did.
Yeah, my mom cleans houses for a living, and one of the houses that she goes to on Fridays, they had a Sega CD or a Sega Saturn or whatever the heck it was.
Well, it was the Sega.
Were those two different things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was kind of like both combined. Like you could put cartridges for Genesis in.
Yeah, that's
But also had a CD slot.
Yeah, that's when you connect the Sega CD and the 32X to the Genesis.
You get like the Master System. Or is the Master System like something different too?
Oh my God, Cobra! I thought you were a Sonic guy. You don't know anything about Sonic consoles. I mean, yes. Sega is nothing but Sonic, so we can just call Sega Sonic and Sonic Sega. It's the same thing.
Yeah, essentially they are.
No, the Sega Master System was, as Doom says, before the Genesis, and I never heard of it. I never saw it until years later. I've never owned one. I've never played one because we started with the Sega Genesis, and then Ratmus's friend, like you said, had a Sega CD, and he didn't want it anymore, so he wanted to sell it to Ratmus, and so Ratmus went over to his house to negotiate buying it, and he found that the friend kept the Sega CD underneath his mattress. He was like, "Where's that damn Sega CD?" He lifts up the mattress that he slept on a mattress on the floor, and it was underneath there. He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he sold it to us. And then the 32X came out, and it bombed almost immediately. So they started selling it like in bargain bins for $20, and that's where Ratmus bought the 32X, which is that was my first, like, that's where we played Doom. Not on PC, not on Super Nintendo, but on the 32X, which people say is like the worst version of Doom ever. That's how we played it. Oh shit, there's one of these things. Blue spheres. Oh god. I have to get used to this again.
Yeah, gotta used to all that crap again.
This is just rings.
Yeah, this one was actually a pain in the butt to get all the rings in. Because they actually have them hidden.
I was about to say, it doesn't look that difficult.
It's not that difficult, but just knowing the placement of where everything's at. Because, obviously, as you know, blue spheres, if you spend more time in them, the faster it gets.
Yeah,
that could prove to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and you were talking about getting perfect, but just beating it, wow, that was simple.
Oh yeah, beating it for silver medal is very simple.
It's like why didn't I beat it the last time if it was so simple?
Because you're fresh at it right now.
Yeah. Like isn't I started
I don't think I've been on this route.
That game you were playing last night, I don't like it.
No More Heroes?
Yeah, so I guess what happened was you were on the final boss, but it was really difficult, so you had to stop for another day.
Oh my gosh, he's such a dick. I hate that final boss.
Yeah, I think I saw Doombright in chat that it's like one of the first final bosses he's ever seen. One of the worst final bosses Doom has ever seen.
Oh yeah, because there's so many extremely cheap mechanics. I mean, going at it fresh next time will be a lot better.
I'll just jump into the spikes. That's fine.
It was like 3.5 hours into the stream. I got to him. Might have been a little less than that.
Didn't I also hear that Bunny was on like the final boss of that Metal Gear game? And And she was taking a long time.
She was there forever, according to Doom.
So
but once I ended and went over there, she beat it. Next try.
Well, I hope I don't take 3.5 hours on this final boss. Hey,
I wouldn't think so.
Hey, Lizard, how's it going?
What's up, Lizard?
And hey, Song.
And Song and Neo.
Hey, Song. Sorry I didn't notice you come in because I'm yakking. And hey, Neo. I hadn't seen Neo in a little while, and I think I saw him in the stream last night. Somebody else's, not mine. Oh, geez, here we go. Boss fight of my own. Then we'll go back to talking about Sega Sonic consoles.
Sega Sonic consoles.
Remember that time you played Sonic on Sonic Jam?
Oh my gosh.
It's a private stream.
That was... It came to an atrocity.
Which one? Sonic R?
That's really bad. That was a bad game. No, Sonic 2 Easy Mode. That was dumb. Like, they combine, they're just like, how are we going to make this easy? Oh, let's just combine Act 1 and 2 into one act. Let's let you do Act 1 and just put the boss at the end of Act 1.
Oh, jeez, that's not the end of the boss.
Or heck, maybe you didn't even have to fight the boss. Might just been Act 1 and you're done. Screw Act 2, because that's dumb.
I don't even remember how we got all that stuff to happen. And then I think, because that was the Sega Saturn, which, yes, is its own console. And then we had trouble getting it to work. And I think it might have been because of the...
Yeah, I remember that.
I think the capture needed the upscaler or something.
Oh, you had a pretty... Oh, that's not that time. A pretty easy, place of where he was going. He just about ripped there, too. That's close. The final boss, Neo, of Metal Gear Rising, the Senator Armstrong fight. He was having a rough time, apparently.
Oh, this is... I was like, where's my Better Twitch TV emotes? I'm not even in the right menu.
I had a lot of problems with... My first time through, I had a lot of problems with Monsoon. Everybody else wasn't that hard, but Monsoon, my gosh.
Hey, Turbulent, how's it going?
What's up, Turbulent? This song right here is my second least favorite song in the game.
I love the Sega CD nostalgia. The Sonic CD, the Sonic Sega CD.
The Sonic Sega CD, yep.
The Sonic CD, Sega CD.
So what you're telling me is, whenever you load up a Sonic game, when it goes Sega, you could just say Sonic.
Yes.
And it'd be the same thing.
Or maybe if you reverse it, it would be like, Nixa. And look, it's a Chibi Knuckles.
Chibi Knuckles, yeah.
Too bad No Streak is not here to say if it's cute or not.
If this were Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like the Chibi would have, well, I mean, it already has a humongous head. But it has like an even larger head than Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like the continue icon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it almost looks like the Knuckles one should, like, fall over because his head's so heavy.
Which is great because isn't Knuckles' head empty to begin with?
It's full of hot air, that's about it. If that.
That's how he keeps getting tricked.
Oh, which game are you talking about, Lizard? Metal Gear game, I know that, but I just don't know which one. Not gonna lie, how you failed that one, I did the exact same thing the first time I did it.
Wait, I came out of the thing and I'm big sized.
That isn't right. Maybe you don't need to be big, small, TV.
I guess maybe the.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Thing, yeah. Okay, now I'm small again. Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Might be a small bug in the game.
They probably already patched it on the Switch.
It's not even patched on the Switch.
This looks dangerous.
The Switch version, last time when I played the Switch version, I did it for the lulz. It still had the music glitch. Like, sometimes in Press Garden Act 2, if you get an extra life, it plays the extra life jingle again right after it, and then no music starts after that. Just sound effects.
It is weird.
And then there are a lot of issues. Well, Chemical Plant Act 2, whenever you fought Mean Bean, or fought Robotnik and Mean Bean Machine, like if you landed down there and moved or something before it started, like the game would freeze.
Yeah, I remember that.
But now it just automatically makes you go into that position. Yeah, this emerald's really dumb.
Yeah, I had no idea that was coming.
Oh, I got you, Lizard Milger Solid 1.
Okay, did not realize it. Whatever. It's hard to tell what's what here. I mean, Metallic Madness is the most long and annoying level of Sonic CD.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying. I don't like pretty much any of them.
Although I think you can fly over a lot of it if you're Tails.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Which is why Tails disables achievements. No!
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Yes, I would do. Just Metallica does a cover of this song.
Metallica.
Metallica Madness. They somehow like play a Metallica song to the same beat as this song.
Or if Johnny Atma did some Sonic CD.
Yeah, I don't think he's done any Sonic CD covers. Of course, I wouldn't have any sort of preference. I haven't played it enough to really have had the soundtrack sink in. This part was confusing. I honestly can't remember how to get through it entirely.
Did I trap myself?
I don't think so.
I can't get out of here.
Can you slide?
Okay. That's stupid me. I forgot Knuckles can climb and glide and shit. Yeah, that is not where I want to go. Where do I want to go? Alright.
Listen to some Gauntlet earlier. Nice. I did as well on my way back home from dinner.
Am I supposed to be playing the boss in Chibi mode?
Yep. This boss is only in Chibi mode.
Oh.
I remember when you got the Chief Daddy for beating this boss with all 8 capsules going at one time.
Am I supposed to hit the things or the thing itself?
I always just try to hit the thing itself and bring all the capsules out and just kind of like fly around and kill everything. But I guess the recommended way for not dying is just to bring them out one at a time. So that's the Cobra scrap. I mean, heck, you may not even need to kill all the little enemies. Oh yeah, you do. Never mind. No. This zone.
Oh boy. What if
Did you get
had
that
to do
achievement for beating this level without getting hit?
this? Yep, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Just getting this shield reminded me about that. You're not supposed to get the shield. You're supposed to go supersonic.
Well, you can go super now with the shield.
Oh,
That update.
Okay. Hey Zoda, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Zoda?
I guess in that case you could get the shield, as long as you don't lose it. I think it still counts as a hit. Zoda, holy shit, I watched you run in the race. Did you, Cobra, watch Zoda's Mario Brothers 3?
No, I need to.
He only died 4 times.
Oh my gosh, I died like maybe 24 times. Or 44 times. Or like 400 times, maybe.
It was funny watching Blake when he started out in World 1, because he sat there in one level, like farming lives till he got to like 45 or 50 lives or something. So it seemed like he was just wasting a lot of time, but then he caught up later.
Yeah, he did.
Zoda died in 1-1, and why did Doom write down which levels he died in? Okay, that is clearly not how you were meant to do that. Knuckles is now moonwalking. I should freaking hate it when they put a bumper so you have to like avoid it or a...
Yeah, I do.
That was clearly not what was supposed to happen. Shit.
Boing, boing, boing. Boing. I'm still wondering what kind of sorcery this new phone is doing. I like open up a website and the search bar is on the bottom. It's never on the bottom, it's on top. The top of the page to search something.
Wait. A phone that can open the internet? What?
Yeah, Rock. It's called a smartphone.
I've never heard of such a thing. Must be some new thing that just came out. Because as you know, I have a state-of-the-art phone from 2010. Which
I still have my original, the very first smartphone I ever had.
Which you said was a Razr? Or was that...
No,
that's not a smartphone, apparently. I don't know what a smartphone is, and I don't know what the fuck to do there.
Oh, this one's stupid. Yeah, because you have to do it... Well, what I ended up doing was I had to do it a lot. Because it was the last Emerald, or last Sphere challenge I needed. So I just had to memorize which way to turn whenever I landed. I did not like that.
Freaking energy balls, don't like them.
But like I was sitting there, like during that race, I was like, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And then somebody, I think it might have been LG's like, Zoda's on World 7-1. I was like, what the hell? I'm on World 4-3.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not doing good anymore. Screw this.
well, like, I mean, you were in second place for a while, and Zoda was just so far ahead of everyone else. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, because, like, somebody told me, I don't know who told me, somebody told me I was in second place. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I found out Zoda was in first, and he was like 3 worlds ahead of me. I was like, holy crap. Because I didn't have a single death until World 4 at some point in time.
Oh, this is that stupid one where I'm like, where are the frickin' blue spheres? And then you just gotta frickin' guess where they are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But yeah, like whenever I visit you or whatever, and I do these for you to get the gold medals, I'll try my best to explain how to get them all.
Oh, I was hoping that was the end of it. Yeah, Cobra, you were in second until the Bowser fight, and you were also in second until Doom started the race and finished it, because then he ended up getting second.
So technically I came in fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. It was still a fun race. I knew I wasn't gonna do overly well. I was just impressed I didn't die until World 4.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I'm thinking of sometime streaming Super Mario Bros. 3 and timing myself just to see, what my time would be. But I think when I do it, I'm not going to have the timer visible on screen so that no one looks at it and comes in and is like, oh, he's just speed run. I'm going to suck.
A casual speedrun.
Yeah, because I guess what if DK and Steffi finish their race with a time better than Lizard? I don't think that's gonna happen, but yeah, I mean I could do it as uptime.
Yeah, there you go.
But then if and just do simple math, but then it's like, what if I want to take a break? Oh geez, this level, this is the one where I jumped too early. And just gotta follow the route and not jump too early.
Oh, yep. Just be careful and your jumps around well.
I mean, I could easily make the timer in OBS and then just not have it as a visible scene, and then only I could see it.
Yeah. Just have the timer turned off, so it's still running. Or not visible. Yeah.
It's just something I thought of.
Yeah, this one doing it right, you should be able to get a perfect too. Just one of those with perfect jumps, you'll be able to get every ring too.
Well, we'll see about that.
I think the only kicker is right at the end, you have to jump over a blue sphere to get the ring and bounce back into it.
I turned too early.
I don't feel bad for failing this one. I can tell you I failed this one at least 20 plus times. If not more. Super Mario Bros. 3 barbecue tonight?
Where do you see that, Doom? I don't see it. Did you get a telepathic message from Steffi?
Oh, it's wishful thinking. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely wishful. It got my attention. It's like the barbecue announcing they're going to play Super Mario World. I'm all in.
I think for Mario 1, 2, and 3, I think whichever one being hard is just whichever one you've played the least, which for me is probably 3. So
for me, it's 2.
Especially if you're doing all levels, because obviously all 3 of them are way easier if you can use warps and stuff. But if you're playing all levels, Mario 3 has the most levels, I believe. Oh man, I thought I was going to hit those spikes.
Blizzard, I get that way every time that I play a game. I'm like, I could do that faster. I'm doing another one. Super Mario 64, that had me going for a while. Like, how many runs of that did I do for the coming months after that?
How many what?
I'm pretty certain that after we did that Super Mario 64 race, I did more runs in Super Mario 64 in 2 months than I did in the entire time of Sonic 3 Knuckles on screen.
Oh, really? Oh, this is the part I hate.
I wanted to get some of those strats down.
This is one of the parts I really hate about this level.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot better at this level, though. You've cut your time down exponentially.
Ooh.
I remember the first time you were here, it was 9, you timed out right at this spot.
Yeah, I think Knuckles helped me there. Uh-oh, boss with only 13 rings.
You got a checkpoint, though. It's all good.
How am I supposed to hit this with Knuckles? You can barely jump.
To believe in... I don't know. You just try to hit him. Get hit, run into him, grab a ring in the process.
Thanks for no invincibility frames. Wait, Buck was doing that blind? I didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
When is supposed to be the safe time to hit him?
With Knuckles, I honestly don't know. But of course, by the time I got to my first Knuckles run, I had Chaos Emeralds down to a science and had Super.
I guess it's just when the balls are up by his eyeball.
Here's second phase hype.
Can't hit me if I just stay underneath him.
Yep.
But then I can't hit him because freaking gravity.
Eventually it should mix up and he should go down.
There we go.
Nice. There's one of my favorite songs in the entire game. Act 2 here. Feels like it captures the feel of a final level pretty well. The teleporting noises in this game sound really odd to me. Yeah, in this room, if you haven't already gotten through it, it's to the bottom left.
I found bottom left just as you said bottom left.
Ah.
Okay, but now it's over here, maybe? Well, it certainly wasn't me, because I was in Buck's stream for a few minutes, and as soon as he said Majora's Mask was garbage, I left in disgust. This is another one that looks like it should be really simple, and I don't know, but I failed it like a million times.
This one's kind of weird. To get a perfect on it, it's kind of difficult. There's one spot you have to jump over and go backwards for a little bit. Yeah, Doom, I honestly didn't think anyone was going to catch that. I say that almost every time that I go to Titanic Monarch Act 2. I should have known you'd catch it of all people.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember you saying that every time. Thanks, Fish, for the host.
Fish Waffle 64 is now hosting. How's it going, Fish? Or as they said, what is it, Fish Waffle 65? They were just like one number off or whatever.
Thanks, whoever that hosted was. I don't want to.
LizardCon.
I don't want to take my eyes off the game anymore.
I can call up the host for you if you're in the middle of these.
Shit! Holy fuck!
Nice freaking save.
Oh my god.
The last like 5 blue spheres in that are dumb.
Oh, that were really dumb. If you're auto hosting, I don't have auto hosts. They will not show up. Only manual host. So if you're auto hosting,
Yep, same here.
That was really close.
GG on that one, by the way. That was a rough one.
Yeah. Okay, that was clearly not correct.
So what will your plans be after the Knuckles run?
Well, I will try my best to finish the silver medals. You know, just by going into the first level with level select.
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna like start a Tails run.
No, I'm not gonna start a Tails run. I may do a Tails run at some point in the future, but since you said it's pretty much identical to Sonic.
It is. There's a few minor path changes because he can fly and Sonic can't. Other than that, nothing.
I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I could frickin' game over on this final boss and be stuck here for a while.
That's true, but I don't think that'll happen. I had to re-download all my ringtones and stuff, or like Bluetooth my phones together to move it over.
It's funny when you said Bluetooth your phones together, it almost sounded like duct taping them together.
Yep, I got duct taped them together. Well, I have to turn on the NFC mode. near field communications. That way they can just spam.
It's. I mean, Doom, I don't know if you're talking for yourself or for me, but I do want to do a Tales run, but I maybe I just won't stream it.
Still never beaten Sonic 3 Knuckles with... Oh, Doom, you at least got to beat it with Knuckles at some point.
Yeah,
Tails,
I
it
would
doesn't
say
matter.
so.
Knuckles is different. You should definitely try to do that.
I mean,
sometime.
yeah, Tails is more just for fun. Knuckles is... There's, differences.
Yeah, there's actually a different ending and different final boss, period.
Actually, would Doom ever mess around with the debug mode? That was fun when we did that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when I beat, the game as Knuckles, and then I just kept, glitching it and causing it to soft lock or restart the ending?
Yep.
I don't know what you're supposed to do with these stinking blue spheres.
It's going well, Fish.
I'm getting these, the complete incorrect way, I'm sure. Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
yes.
fucking awful.
That was one of the things that I had going for me when I played this. I'm like, oh, so they really put a big emphasis on blue spheres. Luckily, I'm good at those. So I can figure out these new ones pretty easily based on their normal mechanics.
It's what you practiced for years. Yes.
Apparently, I practiced all these years of blue sphere just so I could beat them in this game.
Stinking stupid, stinking stupid, stinking stupid. Whoa!
Stupid, stinking blue spheres.
Stupid.
I feel like if I was playing this game in 3D, whenever I'd lose a bunch of rings and the rings fly at the screen, it'd probably scare me.
Playing this game in the VR headset. Okay, that was not.
I don't know about VR. I'd probably get sick doing that. Running all these loops. First-person Sonic, just going through one loop would make me sick. It's normally it wouldn't bother me, but when if you're playing it like that, and you start to notice that when you're upside down on a loop, and you look around the environment and everything's upside down and moving in weird directions, that's when it starts messing with you.
A ring comes flying out of the TV and hits you in the face.
Yep. Oh gosh, that would be horrible. I don't even want to think about that, Neo. First person spin dashing. Oh.
That was bullshit.
I just imagine first person spin dashing being compared to what it looks like when you're in Casino Night Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Carnival Night. And you're on one of those little spinning things and just doing the roll, and you start rolling faster in the circle. That's what I feel like it would be like.
See, I just lost 2 lives very quickly. We all know what these bears are about. Yeah, same here. I've not seen any combat in Stardew Valley. I've only seen people building stuff. I played Dragon Ball Fighters today. I got it installed and finally got connected to the server. What the fuck?
Oh, that stupid enemies thing got you. It's good, Lizard. It's fun. Oh my god, my voice cracked. It's a lot of fun. I beat Super Saiyan Blue Goku with Yamcha. It's pretty satisfying.
We know the game is not realistic, then.
And from what I heard, they have like funny little like cutscene things in the game. Like if you beat Nappa with Yamcha, there's like a special like cutscene thing at the end where a Cyberman tries to latch on the Yamcha, misses, and latches on the Nappa and blows him up. It's like, oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of the cool thing about that game. You don't have to unlock characters in it. Everybody's just available, from what I've seen.
How many characters are there?
20-something? 26 at launch. Everybody's completely different.
So, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be DLC?
I hope so. That'd be cool. But with how the game is, like, everybody will be balanced. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta won't be, like, the god character. But could potentially be a lot easier to be good as.
What was the last episode of Super that you watched?
Still 83. I might have actually watched 83. Might be 84.
Like, what's going on in that? Is that like...
It's like some of the filler stuff between them preparing for the Universal Tournament.
Okay, so they're preparing for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I've seen. It's still been going on. Like I think they said it's supposed to be like 47 real-time Earth minutes, and yet like after every episode, it seems like 1 or 2 minutes of that move by.
Of course. That explains why when Frieza said that Namek's going to blow up in 5 minutes, it took like 10 episodes.
Yeah, which my theory was that was just Namek time, but they explicitly say that this is supposed to be Earth time, and it's clearly bullshit. So there goes that theory.
Yeah, I also like unlocking characters. I really like Budokai 3's way of unlocking.
Except for the last two.
Oh, yeah, the ones from the...
What was that mode? That, like, with the...
Dragon Arena?
Commander Red or something, whatever his name is?
Red Ribbon Army, bullcrap.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, Commander Red's like the air base or something dumb.
And according to Ratmus, he takes you to the fighting stage in his Ford pickup truck.
And of course, freaking, I remember that when we were streaming that at your place. Ratmus, like, he's like, oh, Cobra, put in this code. And I was like, okay. And I put in this code, and it was like Future Trunks in his like blue spandex Saiyan armor with a sword.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to fight him, and he was like stupid strong.
Okay, is this the final boss now?
Yes. Should be. Is that all four? Yep.
Somehow I got 2 extra lives.
And that is a checkpoint too. Even though you don't...
okay, yeah, I was gonna say. So I have 2 freaking chances to beat this boss that gave me trouble, and now I'm Knuckles.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z's concept of time is pretty...
it's
pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking 2018, and I freaking hate the dub. Like, can't we stop calling things by their dub name? Like, why does the achievement say something about the hyperbolic time chamber? That's like this dumbest 90s piece of shit.
Or like how Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Bridge call it the hypoglycemic lion tamer.
Oh, God. It's the Room of Spirit and Time.
Is that what it's called? And
yes. I cannot let this ring go away, otherwise I am fucked. Alright, enough talking about that. I gotta concentrate on this boss fight. Oh, shit. Do I have to survive or do I have to hit it? I can't remember. I guess I just have to survive.
You don't have to hit it, you just have to survive. The two missiles that are flying around in the background, you can hit them and they'll fly back to hit the boss. But as far as I know, there's no way to defeat them. And it's dumb.
Okay, now that it's one of its arms is gone, at least that's somewhat of a safe area. And you can't escape when it tries to grab you, right?
Do what? Yeah, you I think you kind of can escape it, but I don't think it ever stops. I think it just keeps going. You're just wasting time.
I lost my rings.
Oh hell, that's not good.
I'm dead. There's no 0 lives, is there?
I don't think so. I think you might be on your last life. Oh, did you just one phase one of the legs?
Apparently.
Nice.
And there goes my ring.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that's...
Well, at least hopefully I can get rings here.
Yeah, most of the ones have rings in them. I heard you get one too.
Close.
Oh nice, you actually hit the police officer robot. Ooh, nice 2-hit squeeze.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, mode. This is the worst. I have absolutely no idea how to get out of here without getting hit.
Oh, that one. I hate that one. Apparently, whenever he does the thing where the spikes on it go outwards, if you hit him when they're coming back, it like gives you invincibility frames.
Please tell me
Is
it's
that
dead.
GG?
Please tell me it's GG.
If you break the last leg, it is GG.
Sonic's here to help me. Is that... I'm done? There's nothing else? There's a flame wall?
You're done.
Is this a cutscene? Or do I have to...
I can't remember if there is a cutscene
escape
or not.
it. Time bomb set escape immediately.
Yep.
Oh my god, that counts as clutch because that
was your final
my
life.
back
and
was
you
against
had
the
to...
wall, and that's what I was afraid of. It was really Knuckles and Knuckles Mania the whole time.
With that baseline.
Oh, I can make this go really fast.
Nice. Forgot about that.
That was
so
so traumatizing.
Or whatever his name is.
I just
Until
don't...
people talk about Kirby, it just reminds me how much fun that marathon was. Oh my gosh. All those Kirby games.
It's just like, you never want to be fighting a final boss and then, like, you know, think that it's done, and then you put the controller down, and then it turns out it's not its final form, and it's not done, and, you know, it wasn't a cutscene, and then you die. You know, that's the worst, right?
If you go into Final Fantasy 3 that way, and you think that about Capcom, man, you are wrong. only are you wrong, you're wrong times 4.
Dead cocksucking wrong. Jammin' D.A. Garden is now unlocked.
That's the soundtrack. You can go to the sound test. I don't know what D.A. Garden means, but...
I don't either, but I think it was in
Digital
Sonic's
audio?
CD. Could be.
I think I'm just making up stuff.
I mean, it could be. It's called One Up Jingle. So which is your favorite music track in this whole game?
I like Act 1 of... well, Flying Battery Act 2 is great. But, I can't think of Mirage Saloon Act 1.
I wasn't even looking at that. There's the purple Sonic Island down there.
Yep.
This part?
Yeah. I like
This
that
is
one a
good
lot.
music, yeah.
It's got like that screaming guitar solo. After that like desert sounding part.
Well, I managed to get 3 more silver medals, so I'm down to 5 left.
Nice.
So let's try to get those. How long I've been? Oh, it's been almost an hour since we went live.
Oh, it has, yeah. It has.
I think it's 25 rings I need before hitting the checkpoint.
Yeah, I think it is 25.
Where is that first checkpoint? Here it is. Oh boy.
That's actually a really easy way to do that. I'm surprised I didn't think about doing that myself.
I don't understand what the pattern is there.
Okay, I think I'm going to try to explain that the best I can. It's literally, because you have 3 blue spheres and then the 4th one's a yellow when you bounce. The point of that one is to get all 3 before you hit the yellow spring.
Yeah, I just didn't see how.
Like, as soon as you land from hitting the yellow spring the first time, you have to immediately turn right. And then turn left, collecting. You have to pretty much have your finger on the button or the joystick in that direction right even before you land.
I forgot this file already has Supersonic.
Yep. Too bad it's not cool like Sonic 2. Where if you had sparkles and you turned super, you kept them, all of them.
So then, unfortunately, it takes you to a different one. Okay, this is this one that
Until you complete them. You should just be doing the same 5 over and over now. Until you at least complete them all.
But it's not like the one that I just failed, so I can't keep practicing the same one, sort of.
Yeah.
This is the one that I failed for turning too quickly.
Yep. That's a common way to fail this one, though. Yeah, whatever you do wrong, do not look at chat. There's no point. Hey, Sonny.
I missed it.
Oh, did you get a perfect?
Yeah, but I failed because I missed 3 blue spheres.
Oh wow. How the hell? What?
somehow I missed one, and then I panicked, and it was all over. There's boobs all over the place. Hey, Sunrose.
That was a perfect failure. Yes. Can't tell you how many times I've actually done that on that one. I probably did it 5 or 6 times.
Welcome back, fish. You were so hungry you went to Canada and you made yourself a PB and jammies?
Whoa.
I didn't know you could just make a PB and jammies. See, then it's like, what the hell do I do with this one? I don't remember how I failed this one. Oh, I think...
I have a bigger appetite than usual every day. Well, no, not every day. Just on weekends.
You have a bigger appetite on weekends? Okay, that was clearly not the way to go. See, this one I think I got to the end and I messed it up, or close to the end, but I don't remember how. That was how. That was exactly how.
Oh, bouncing off the spring.
That was exactly how and where I failed it before. Thank you for the host, and I managed to stop myself there because I realized there is a checkpoint there. And okay, this is the moonwalking place. Let's not do that. And then I just do the same thing. Oh boy. Is this the one that has the part that doesn't make any sense? Let's not do that. I hate these configurations that don't make any sense.
I think this is the one that has more blue spheres than what it says.
It's weird.
Or maybe not, I don't know. That could be crazy.
Oh, I hate this.
This new phone's like, oh, it's like, oh, security passcode. Don't you want to use, like, swipe something in a certain way to make a password? I'm like, sure. So I pick the Sigma symbol.
How do I go super? I'm pressing the Y button, it's not doing anything.
You have to be in the air. You have to jump and hit Y. I don't know if you notice it, like when the icon's there and you jump, it like highlights it a little bit more.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't notice until the last time I played the game, and you know how many times I've played the game.
I can tell you how many hours you played it on the Xbox One only.
Add about 20 or 30 to that total for the total amount. I try to at least do one run a week now.
Oh, this is the stupid one where you have to press right or left.
Yep.
Shit.
It's very hard.
I don't want to beat the boss and just exit. I haven't beat a single one. I've just got...
I just got an email from Twitter. Follow Justin Bieber, CNN, and Kevin Hart on Twitter. Screw that.
What? You got an email telling you to follow Justin
They're
Bieber?
recommending people to follow on Twitter. Screw that crap. I think I'd rather follow Tommy Wiseau.
I don't remember getting any emails from Twitter, thankfully.
Or Wiseau, or whatever the heck his name is.
Wise ass. My ad block blocks most of the crap from Twitter, but yeah, sometimes there is like spammy messages that come up.
It's like, oh, see what stupid shit Justin Bieber's doing nowadays. It's like, I don't give a crap about that guy.
Does anyone give a crap about that guy?
Oh, so, well, it'd be funny to share this, because I just found out from Fire last night that Sega has announced that Supersonic as DLC on Sonic Forces will be free forever. They did not state why, but I'm assuming it's due to the ridiculous amount of backlash they're getting for it.
Well, let's hope so.
There you go. It took me 2 tries to figure that out. I'm like, oh, I needed to like go around it to turn them all into rings.
Yeah, this is another one that I don't remember. I don't remember how or why I failed this.
Probably just turning or hitting a spring or something dumb. It's like as you're doing it, you're like, this doesn't look that hard.
All those times where you have to like blindly go to unspringy balls.
Yeah, I agree, Sonny. I traded mine in. And then, as soon as I traded my copy of it in, a dad bought it for his son, and like the GameStop manager said, oh, he just traded that in. And like the father asked me, he's like, oh, how'd you like the game? And of course, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, oh my god, do I have to tell this guy and his kid that this game is a piece of shit? And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to lie to him. Tell him it was a good game. I just beat it and had no other use for it. I literally did beat it and had no other use for it because it took me 2 hours to beat.
So you straight up lied to a father and his kid's face?
I did, and then I went in 2 days later and the game was back there again. So they must have got it and thought, man, that sucks.
That's that expired Alfredo sauce. Terrible story.
That expired Alfredo sauce is better than Sonic Forces.
Because Sonic Forces comes with free Supersonic DLC, and that Alfredo sauce comes with free diarrhea. Oh my god, lizard. That's one lizard story that I don't want to hear, if you know what I mean.
I'll be right back.
You'll have to excuse Cobra. He has to go either laugh his ass off or maybe have some diarrhea. I don't know. Okay, Sunrose, I read that as, what's that old commercial for like certs where it was like two mints in one. I read that as two shits in one.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to run and grab paper towels because I spit my sun drop out.
Oh my god, did it go into your lungs and you couldn't breathe?
No, I just spit it out because I was laughing at one on my keyboard.
Oh,
I was cracking up the whole way there, though.
Figure out this pattern. That was not the right pattern. I think I might have failed that the same way. This damn thing's thrown me off. Robo Joseph.
How's it going, Robotic Joseph? Robo Joe?
SDSS, Sun Drop Spitting Syndrome.
No, it was like, okay, the conversation was already funny the way it was because I lied to a kid about Sonic Mania. Or Forces, not Mania. Don't want to get those confused because that's dumb. But it's when you said, when I compared Sonic Forces to the outdated Alfredo sauce, like you're just like, what'd you say? Oh my god. I was laughing so hard I can't remember what he said.
Do you want me to say it again?
Oh yeah, you said Sonic Forces had free Sonic DLC, and then Alfredo sauce had free diarrhea.
Yes, that is what I said.
And I lost it. Sun drop went everywhere.
Okay, that
yeah,
was...
I actually have an abundance of sun drop.
But yeah, that time that DK made me spit out the sun drop. Like, I was playing Driver 3. Have you ever played Driver 3?
I have not.
It's, we were playing this mode where it was basically just
Played
like...
Driver 2.
It was a mode where it's basically just like, the cops are chasing you, run from the cops. And so I'm just driving along this street, and there was like this pedestrian in the middle of the street, and he just like went crazy because he's in the middle of a police chase, and we're like, what the hell is that guy doing? And like, he jumped towards his car, and DK was like, he was just casually walking or somehow he was rollerblading to his car, and then DK said that he was just walking along, having a nice day, just casually rollerblading to his car, and oh my god! And just him saying that caused me to spit out Sundrop. And then DK started, his wheeze laughing, and it was the wheeze laughing that I couldn't take. I choked to death on the Sundrop because he was wheezing. I don't know. Why are you buffering, Doom? Oh, it's this one again. The one I got perfect on and failed. Doom, when you get your new computer, is it going to still have the same problems when your dryer's going and your Wi-Fi, like the dryer interferes with the Wi-Fi?
What?
And like any large appliance in Doom's house, like whenever it's running, his stream buffers.
That's weird.
Now I'm concentrating again, so I hope there's no boobs in chat.
I have not seen that
I'll
highlight.
still probably fail it anyway.
I tell you though, there's not that many times I completely lose it though. But that sure was one.
I'm glad it happened eventually. I missed one, so I've already failed.
Oh, yep, I saw it. And don't be like me, be like, well, I missed one back there. Maybe if I jump to the next section out there, and then you do, and you're like, oh hell, I don't know where I'm at anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like practice the route or...
And then anxiety kicks in, you're like, I don't know where I'm at. If I go back, it's gonna go faster, and then I'm not gonna be able to turn dead.
Same thing
Was that
happened.
perfect failure?
I need to like look at a YouTube video or something. I hope I sent you that highlight back when I was sending you highlights. The one where I choked on Sundrop thanks to DK.
Might have.
If you did, you don't remember.
Yeah, I probably... What? I'm seeing this picture of a red pickle. I don't like it. Pickles are not red. I'm going to look and see what this is actually called.
Yeah, if we're playing Friday the 13th and Lizard does not start his trademark lizard wheeze laughing, barking, then it's probably not a good round of Friday the 13th. It shouldn't even count as a round of Friday the 13th unless that happens.
Apparently Arkansas has a food called fried fruit pie. And it just looks like those little fruit pies that you'd get from like Hostess, but just fried and has glaze on top. It doesn't really look that bad. But it's like the grossest food from every state.
Fucking hell.
Okay, get this right here. Grossest food from California, In-N-Out Burger.
What?
That's literally what it says. I'm not even joking. I can't even make that up. I'm about to just screenshot it and put it on Twitter. Either that or this website is just trolling.
Damn it!
Yeah, that emerald's very, very dumb. I don't like shredded wheats. Kind of nasty.
Tasty wheat. Did you ever eat tasty wheat?
No, but I've had like Wheaties and frosted Wheaties. I don't like them. Delaware frozen custard. How's that bad? This website's dumb.
What's like Illinois or Indiana? Watch it. It'll say Indiana tenderloins.
If it says tenderloins, I'm freaking throwing my phone out the window.
Your brand new phone that you spent 3 hours configuring.
Nope, I'll take the old phone and throw it out the window. No, I'm trying to find Indiana. It's one of those where, like, you scroll down enough and it's like, continue slideshow. So I have to keep continuing it to see more. Illinois, Chicago hot dogs. They're clearly dumb.
You can just throw the phone out the window right now. Wait, is this like
Indiana brain sandwiches?
What's
hell?
What sandwich?
Brain sandwich.
Is this like the worst food like for you health wise, or?
No, it just says the grossest foods from every state.
How is a Chicago hot dog gross, you idiots?
And this brain sandwich or whatever looks kind of like a tenderloin, but not really. It looks like a really shitty tenderloin.
Damn it, I think I missed one again.
But it has all the fixings to be a tenderloin. It's got the mayo, the lettuce, the tomato, the onions, the pickles. I even see the pickles. Fried butter from Iowa. I mean, I like butter, and fried is probably better tasting.
You should not just eat like butter is great.
I don't think I would try that.
Butter is great when you put it on bread, but just eating butter by itself, like that grosses me out.
Kansas hamburger casserole. That actually looks freaking delicious. It kind of looks like the barbecued pork mac from Noodle Company, but more hamburger related instead of barbecue. Then again, I guess the barbecued pork mac kind of looks like it's disgusting, but it tastes like heaven. Yeah, I can imagine it's good if it's made right. Hold on, Liz. I'm going to go back to the beginning of it because I forgot that we have so many people from different states. Alabama is ambrosia salad. It is. But, no, gross. Alaska is Akatok. Like some little stuff. I'm still baffled with California.
I don't know.
In-N-Out burgers. Like, that doesn't make sense.
I might not be able to do any more of these. Or at least not in a timely manner.
Kansas was... Well, what's Kansas? No. I mean, Chicago was In-N-Out, or not Chicago. California was In-N-Out burger, which is dumb. Doesn't make any sense. Connecticut is steamed hamburgers. They don't even look good. Oh, Florida is boiled peanuts. They look disgusting. They look purple. Georgia is peanuts and Coke. Literally peanuts in a Coca-Cola bottle. Yep,
Oh.
steamed hamburgers. Did you get it? Oh, yeah, you did. I hear it. BG. That was rough.
Okay, maybe I can do these, but
You can, Rock. You got it.
It's just going to take a lot of trial and error, so I hope you guys are okay with that.
I should be getting close to Kansas fish.
Looks
Minnesota?
like a checkpoint.
I don't think it said Minnesota yet. Hawaii is spam.
Oh yeah, don't they, in Hawaii don't they eat a lot of spam for some damn reason?
Idaho is ice cream potato. Weird. Of course, Idaho would be potato related.
Yeah, I don't. How is boiled hamburgers even a thing?
Yeah, Illinois for some reason was Chicago hot dogs, which is stupid.
Does it have any kind of explanation?
Okay, they dump every single refrigerator item they can find on these things, then act like it's some sort of sacrilege if you dilute your hot dog with something vile as ketchup.
Yeah, that's correct. That's like that thing that you didn't you send us that thing with the 10 things about that are better about modern games or that we don't miss about retro games, and all of them are wrong?
Yes, I shared the link to the song. And I was like, I literally put in, I was like, Rock would, I'm pretty sure he'd have an aneurysm.
Yeah, like one of them was the prices, which I think are still a problem. And then, what was the other one that I... Oh, it was bad licensed movie games, which again are like, I think, yeah, that's still a problem today. But like every single other one of those was like, either I thought it was a good thing that I was nostalgic for, or I just didn't think it was as bad as they were saying.
Okay, fish. Kansas with hamburger casserole. That's
Yeah,
right.
the hamburger casserole, it sounds like, a classic
Sounds like it'd be really
Midwestern thing.
Yeah, casserole.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good to me.
Oh, shit. It just starts, you get in the middle and it's going too fast.
Kentucky is lamb fries. Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on how it's made. I'd have to guess. Louisiana is nutria. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
It just says, look, We all know New Orleans chefs could just take a bucket of mud, 3 sticks, and the worst of all, an okra, and turn it into something delicious.
Oh, but a Chicago hot dog is somehow bad because it has stuff from a refrigerator? No, I'd rather have some mud in my food.
Exactly.
I mean, come to think of it, to be fair, when I get a Chicago hot dog, I don't even get all that stuff. All I get is mustard, tomato, and pickle, and I eat the pickle separately.
Maryland is stuffed ham.
Stuffed ham sounds kind of good, depending.
It's literally just like, it's like you have stuffing with turkey, but it's like stuffing inside of ham.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That could pose an issue, I could see. I could actually see that one potentially being gross.
Well, I mean, it's like
Boston baked beans. They're orange. They look disgusting.
I guess I've never had them, but I've always heard of Boston baked beans as a thing. Where the hell am I supposed to go now? Oh, these damn bouncy things.
Michigan pasty. It looks like a pot pie, but with hamburger and like potato chunks in it. I see nothing wrong with that.
Shh. Damn it!
Yeah, that one.
How are you supposed to get those last ones other than just dumb luck?
Okay, you ready for it, Sonny? Minnesota. Hot dish. What? It looks like a tater tot casserole, and this is about to go out the window. It's the...
The only casserole I've ever had that my mom has made is tuna casserole. So I never had hamburger or tater tot or anything else.
The description. It literally is. It's literally a casserole consisting of whatever you found in the back of the fridge that wasn't too far gone to scrape off the mold. What? But no dish more Midwestern.
Who wrote this list? Some freaking stuck-up New Yorker
Probably.
who doesn't know what good food is?
Mississippi. Cool lickle? What? Please do not tell me. Oh my gosh, it is. A pickle soaked in Kool-Aid. Freaking gross.
A pickle soaked in Kool-Aid? Okay, see, that's horribly wrong, yes.
That's disgusting. I don't even live there and I'm insulted.
Damn it! What the? You gotta find me a YouTube video on that one, because there's something I'm doing wrong, I think.
Montana. Bamican? That is.
I do have to catch up on chat, but let me get to the next one and I'll pause before
It's literally everybody talking about these foods and I'm naming off.
I mean, at least I'm farming lives for this if I want to run through with Supersonic.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think there was...
Amanda should be here for this one. Nebraska hot beef Sundae. The hell?
Hot beef Sundae? What the fuck?
It looks like ice cream, but it's not. It's like
Okay,
there's
well,
a tomato on top instead of like cherry.
I mean, some of these are right, but
Mashed
some of these,
potatoes.
most of these are wrong.
Oh yeah, most of these are wrong. Yes, hot beef Sundae is in like Sundae ice cream.
Oh God, lizard.
Or as it's spelled in there. Wait, what? The bread?
We never have hamburgers, Sunrose. At least I don't, because I prefer my hamburgers to be cooked on the grill, which, number one, you can only do in the summer in Illinois and in Minnesota. And number two, it's a pain in the ass to cook on the grill and clean it after you're done. That's a bunch of Kool-Aid pickles? Who said that? Like, was this woman from whatever state that was? Because I want to convince DK now to make that like a saying of his. Whenever something is dumb, DK should say, well, that's a bunch of Kool-Aid pickles. Because I think since DK is like a pickle connoisseur, he should think that pickles dipped in Kool-Aid are like the most sacrilegious thing ever.
It's a vile form of pickles, I know that.
Sometimes my dad will cook himself burgers in the frying pan, but I would never do that.
I've had hamburgers, and actually we have that quite often at home if it's not in the summertime.
Do I need a drink?
They're not bad in the frying pan. Yeah, they have a tendency to be very greasy, though.
Yeah, definitely greasy. I mean, they're a lot better if you cook them on the grill. But I guess I'm just a snob.
New Jersey bread rolls. Love rolls. They're insanely unhealthy for you.
So that's probably why they're good.
Oh, but they're bad according to this.
They're good, bad, good and bad.
New Mexico green chile sundae. Ew, dude, that looks nasty.
Yeah, normal food and ice cream do not mix.
No. New York Rochester garbage plate.
What the hell?
That doesn't look bad at all. It literally looks like somebody had a cookout. You know, a normal cookout with like hamburgers.
It's another one of those things where it's just a lot of leftover food shoved together.
Yes, it literally is all that on one plate.
Damn it! I made progress in that one, and I fucked it up at the end, of course.
North Carolina liver mush.
Ugh.
Gross. North Dakota lutefisk. I think I'm at the point where they're like, you're still going through this article. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
I think I saw something on Cheeseburger, the website, not the food, where I think it was like a funny tweet or something, and it said like, I believe that marriage should be the union of one person who hates pickles and another person who will eat those pickles.
Yes. Ohio, Cincinnati chili. I actually like Cincinnati chili. Spaghetti with, like, onions and cheese. Like, I actually think it tastes good. I mean, I'm not going to eat it every day.
I flicked the stick.
Oklahoma, fried okra. No thanks.
I was going to say something like, song, I will gladly eat your pickles for you. And then I just fucked up the level.
Okay, okay. This one is really dumb. How could you... Oregon, savory ice cream. How could that be bad? It has the freaking word savory in it.
Oh, does that mean like they stick beef in it? Or what the hell does it mean?
Oh, there's maple bacon in it. I've heard that. It's actually a pretty common food nowadays. Pretty much anywhere. Or at least I've seen it online quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it, but never really had it. Damn it.
Yeah, some of these are starting to get ridiculous.
Zoda, how do you feel about pickles? a really cool driving thing. Yeah, it's just that the D-pad on modern console controllers are in a really bad place. Like, I have not tried to use the D-pad. It's just not comfortable. Because the analog stick is on the left side of the controller and the D-pad is like in the middle of the controller, you know?
Okay, Tennessee must have something wrong with them. Chitterlings.
Well, let me see here. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. The PlayStation has it where the D-pad is on the left and the analog stick is in the middle. Yeah, you're right. But I don't play a lot of PlayStation.
Texas, Frito Pie, Frito-Lay's chips. It's like Frito-Lay's chips, like with nachos and all that.
Yeah, I've heard of that. That sounds good.
It sounds good minus the peppers for me. But here in Indiana at our county fair, or at least down here, they have things called walking tacos. Literally taco meat and stuff, everything in a Fritos bag. Like it's literally the same thing.
They have those at Indiana Beach, but I've never tried it.
You gotta give it a try sometime if you like Fritos and nacho related stuff. Utah Jello salad. That's kind of nasty. It's like it could eventually have a life of its own, like a mind of its own, start jiggling on its own.
Utah Jello salad? That's almost a Briscoe County Junior reference. Hashtag movie night coming up Wednesday.
Vermont, raw milk.
I need to figure out how to. I almost had it, but then terrible.
Ooh, Washington State. Green tea and pea soup. Nasty.
Ugh.
That stuff looks like it would make you so crazy you'd start chasing cars.
I would think so. This is such like a classic Rockman stream. Like, I'm doing something where I just have to mindlessly concentrate, and then we're just talking about food. And it's a good thing I had a big dinner because I'm not hungry at all by this food talk. I might be getting a little thirsty, but yeah, keep the food talk coming until you drive Chad insane with it.
Wisconsin beer cheese soup.
I've heard of that, never tried it because I obviously don't want to be eating or drinking beer.
It doesn't look very good. You don't want to try it.
Hmm.
Wyoming, chicken fried steak. Okay, you're done, Wyoming. That actually sounds really good.
What about chicken fried chicken, which is redundant fried chicken?
I've seen that on menus before. It's pretty dumb.
I think, like, I've had it. It's okay. It's not something I really like. I think my mom likes it.
Oh, that's the end of the food. Did I skip Virginia? Oh my gosh, now I gotta go through here and find Virginia.
Oh my god, I did it!
Crap, I think I did. You beat it, nice.
Oh my god, progress.
Oh, I'm gonna find Virginia real quick. I think I did skip it. I think they're in alphabetical order. Even better. Or not good, because I have to go through this entire thing to get down to V.
Okay, there's only two more.
I think Virginia was like... I thought I saw it, but just didn't click to read it.
Unfortunately, Fish, he can't do that because it's one of those stupid clickbait things where they're all on different pages. And you can't go to the right page that you want.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've read a lot of stupid article lists like that. It's annoying. Control F on the phone. Well,
Okay, control. Where the hell's the control button?
I'm sure it's there somewhere.
This phone screen is big enough. It probably has it hidden somewhere. Yeah, I'm on my phone, dude. If I was on the computer, it would be the same way. I'd still have to go down there and click continue slideshow or whatever. Alright, I'm back down to the Coolicles. Yuck.
Oh, I was getting... Damn it, I need to post on Discord to DK about those Kool-Aid pickles, what Doom said. But right now I'm in the middle of this.
Nevada is just straight up buffets. That's all it says, buffet.
Doom went to Las Vegas specifically for the buffets, right?
I'm only in the inns right now. I'm back in New York.
New York City!
I'm working on it, son. Working on it.
Ratmus found out that Las Vegas is one of the few cities, maybe the only city, that has both an In-N-Out burger and a White Castle.
Whoa.
So Ratmus keeps talking about going to Vegas and putting a White Castle burger on top of an In-N-Out burger.
I'm pretty sure that would be literally in and out of your system.
Damn it.
That comment probably didn't help your concentration.
No, I think...
Oh, it looks like you missed one.
Yeah, it gets so fast that sometimes it's so fast I miss the second one now.
Yep.
It's like, how do I get it where it's the right part every time to hit both of them?
Down to Tennessee now. I'm getting close. I'm probably about to fall off her chair. Vermont. Oh, man. Virginia, finally. Brunswick stew.
Is that when you go to a Brunswick bowling alley and have some stew?
That's exactly what I was thinking. It kind of looks gross, not gonna lie.
There's... I mean,
It kind of looks like somebody just like vomited into a bowl of soup. Just do it. I don't know. Zoda, you don't think In-N-Out... I don't know. I would really like to try it. I might actually save that link.
I don't know. I think it's
definitely about that.
I think it's really... Maybe I don't know if it's just my area, but it's really hard to find a good hamburger. There's just not a lot of places that are devoted to hamburgers that are good enough, that are not just fast food greasy pieces of shit burgers.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We're the same way down here. Yeah, I haven't had Five Guys in a while either, Fish. I have one in my town now.
That's the thing. I can never eat at Five Guys because it's death for Ratmus, and here I go again.
All them peanuts everywhere.
This is just a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I hate that everyone. Or challenge. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I'm still used to getting emeralds for doing new spheres, not just little medallions. This is good, I'm trying to run this phone's battery really low. because they say like to like let it completely drain and then charge it all the way up to like keep the battery like longer lasting. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not. Any battery experts here?
I think I read somewhere like on the internet that like batteries today, that doesn't even matter. Like that might have been true like 10 years ago, but you know, then again, it's one of those things you read on the internet, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I actually did that last week, dude. I went to Burger King, and I don't know if any of you have had any of the King sandwiches from Burger King, but they are actually really freaking good. I had they have two of them in particular, the Farmhouse King and the Rodeo King burger. I think I enjoyed the Rodeo King better because it was like a cheeseburger, a double cheeseburger, like gigantic cheeseburger that had onions, like onion rings, barbecue sauce, cheese, and bacon on it. Delicious.
Somehow I did that right. Of course, somehow I'll probably fuck it up looking for these last 12.
Nice.
Like, I know there's a right way to do that, but
Honestly, I think that is the right way to do that.
no, I think it's one of those things where, you know, you have to land and then immediately hit right, get the 4 correctly, and get out.
Oh, yeah, that might be that.
Like, I think that's probably the most correct way, but I saw a way to kind of do it. I guess I got... So, I'm down to that last one that keeps going towards the middle that I keep failing.
Uh-oh.
I really need to see a YouTube video of that, but I don't know how you even find... Like, how do you search for... We don't know which blue sphere challenge to even search for.
If you could exit the game and go to your blue sphere things, there might be a certain way to number those.
I don't know. Like in extras?
Yeah,
It,
where it shows like the medals.
It just shows medals, and I don't think it's in any kind of order. Like, I can't select them.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
I know it's a spiral, but I think there's something going on. Like, either I'm missing ones at the end because it's going too fast, which I think is the case, but I think there might be some trick right at the end that I would like to see a video of.
From what I got from it, it's literally just having precise movement at the end when it's fast, because they purposely have you going around that big square going in to make time go by. That's just making it harder, and you have to make your jumps like crazy precise, or get lucky like I did.
Do you know what a DA garden is, Zoda? Like, what it stands for? Is it Digital Audio Garden?
Yeah, what does DA garden mean? I just said that earlier just for lulz. I guess I could have searched what it was.
I don't know. I mean, there's a YouTube video that's all bonus stages, but I don't know how you can find individual ones other than just looking randomly at the video. Or it might be that this one that I need is the last one.
That one, it looks like that one is the last one.
Okay. Well,
I'm actually going to the video now. I have it up.
okay. Yeah, I have it up, and I think it's the one before that is finishing.
I think it's literally just you have to run around and just be precise with your jumps.
Well, I want to take a look here. Let's see.
So, Rock, when are you and Song going to be visiting each other again?
February 8th.
So you guys are going to be seeing each other on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys got any big plans on going out to eat or anything?
Oh yeah, we got reservations for the melting pot.
Oh yeah.
We want to go to Olive Garden at some point.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, it ends just before that yellow bouncy sphere, and there really is nothing to it other than not missing them.
Yep. I still haven't decided. I still haven't even quite figured out Valentine's Day yet.
And if and when I can beat this last blue sphere thing, that will be a Mad Chief Daddy.
What are you missing? Is it just 2 silver medal in them and then gold medal in?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. That is dumb. That's a dumb line. I don't know anybody who would ever say that. If they did, they should just be thrown out a window.
What if Kevin said that?
Well, it would be normal if Kevin said it. Because goddamn it, Kevin.
I say because I normally throw him out a window at least once a day.
Kevin is the only one that I take the term literally, throwing someone under the bus. Or throwing someone under a bus, if you will. It is. Valentine's Day is on Wednesday, which is dumb. Because I work that day, and won't be off until really dumb late. So our Valentine's weekend thing's going to have to be on either the weekend before or after, depending on what we choose.
Yeah, I just missed a whole bunch of them at the end there. Yeah, Song and I are going to the melting pot on Monday just because we figured it's better to go when it's less crowded.
There you go. Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
I guess last year we went the day before. I guess last year was probably a Tuesday, so we probably went on the Monday last year as well.
Kevin Summers from Chronic Dumb.
Chronic #dumb disease, which affects at least one person in the U.S. each year, and his name is Kevin.
Chronic Dumb. It only affects one person in the U.S. a year, and it's always Kevin. Every year, all the time. Yeah, we started doing that in our family too, like not doing things right on the holiday.
did not turn fast enough.
See, that's the good news with this Emerald or Blue Sphere challenge is you're pretty much going to get a perfect on it when you beat it. So you're not going to have to worry about gold medaling that one because you're just going to do it whenever you finally beat it.
So it'll be my second gold medal.
Which is funny because your gold medal now is the very first challenge, and this will be the very last challenge.
That's true, yes.
Yeah, for me, like when I played Mania, it was I completed all the Blue Sphere challenges in my first run through, but I did not gold medal all of them on my first playthrough. It took until my Knuckles playthrough to gold medal every one of them for the first time.
I did the same thing again where I flicked the control stick the wrong way. Hey, Ratmus.
Hey, Ramos. Oh, shoot. I have my phone on vibrate and I didn't hear it go on. I had it sitting in front of me. I moved it to my bed for some reason. I didn't hear the vibration. I went on to, there's like an app for ringtones and notification tones called Zedge. And they had some new Metroid Prime tones on there. So I checked that out earlier today. I mean, they already had really good ones to begin with, but... Now, see, I really like Christmas now more than ever because, like, Christmas in my family has always been nice. You know, everybody's gotten together, everybody's had a good time, whatnot. But now, there's also a late night Wheel of Fortune stream usually. So I get to enjoy that at the end of the day. Same with Thanksgiving, I get to do that now too. And then that Friday I get to go down to my friend's house and get to do our Friendsgiving, as they call it now. Kids these days.
Damn it! I think I might have missed one somewhere because
You want me to tell you if you did or not?
Yeah.
You didn't.
I didn't. I mean, I could have sworn that when I died, I had 2 left, and I was coming up to the last one. But maybe it's just so fast that I couldn't see what was going on.
The good thing is you were on par to get it that time. Ash Wednesday is a Pokemon thing. Totally right.
I missed that one again.
Yeah, because Ash saw Ho-Oh in the first episode, and Pokedex entry says, if you see Ho-Oh, your wish will be granted, and he wanted to be young forever, or he wanted to be on an adventure forever. Or so the fan theory goes.
Well,
so, like, I guess doing that, he never ages.
Do you really need to be young to be on an adventure?
I don't think so.
Just ask Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull. Oh wait, that movie doesn't exist.
Yeah, apparently, according to fan theories, or fans and all that, that is what he wished for. He wanted to be... He always wanted to be on an adventure. I'm gonna have to tell Stephanie later what you said that made me laugh so hard. And she asked me, she's like, "How's Skyping going?" I was like, "Good. I spit sun drop all over the place."
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Whoa. Yeah, that's happened to me. Yeah, everything that's happened to you so far in this is happened to me.
This one is insane. This is gonna be the whole stream. I don't know, is this any better than fighting a boss for a whole stream?
I think it is, personally. I'm tempted to go warm up some vegetable soup that I got from my dad's house earlier today.
I would think this would be boring for people to watch.
I don't think this challenge per se is boring because everybody waits until close to the end to see what's going to happen because it just gets faster and faster. I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Maybe it would make people horribly dizzy.
I could do that too. Never thought about that.
I think it's starting to make me horribly dizzy.
Yeah, it started working on me that way, and I was like, yeah, I need to take a break. And I stopped for like an hour, and I'm like, all right, back to it. I remember the first time I streamed this game. I think I literally bored everybody with all the blue sphere challenges that I did. I know I had to because I was bored. I was like, this is freaking dumb. This playthrough is taking ages to complete.
I don't... Every time I die, I have like 3 spheres left and I only see 2. Or I have 2 spheres left and I only see 1. Oh, I might need to take a break from this.
I don't blame you if you need to. I mean, I had to do it several times.
I'll try 2 more times for the posts in this level, and then when I go back to the menu, I think I'm going to take a break, get a drink, maybe mess around with the debug mode or something. If I feel like it.
You could practice Chaos Emerald challenges that way.
Oh yeah, you can do some Chaos Emeralds for Knuckles. That'll be fun. But I don't want to end the stream tonight without finishing this and getting the achievement. I really don't. So hopefully I can get it. Because I probably won't get a chance to play this game again until like March. So.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, because you got a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going on.
Now see me, I'm trying to figure out. I really need to figure out what's going on because I don't want to constantly not be able to stream during the week. I hate that work's having me stay so late on Mondays and Wednesdays to the point where I can't do anything. Because, like, one thing, like I've said, I'll wait until this challenge is done. that was really close. That was on par with it. What blue are you holding up? It gets insanely rough. At that point, I don't know if you're feeling the same way, Rock, but I feel like as soon as I get to like the last like 5 blue spheres, my heart is racing.
It's not really my heart, but it's just my eyes and reflexes cannot keep up with how fast it's going.
I actually, when I was going for it the first time, I was overcorrecting myself. Like I was going too soon or jumping too soon. It got me that anxious.
See, somehow I missed 2, and I don't know what the hell happened.
I saw where one of them was missed, but I didn't see the other one though.
Okay, I need a break. This is giving me a headache.
For sure. That is understandable.
Yeah, I saw one more when I died, but again, I was missing 2. I don't get it. But yeah, I'm gonna step away, maybe get a drink or something, and just step away. So if anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here. Okay, Doom tweeted that he's streaming tomorrow, not tonight, sadly.
Yes.
Hello, Curb. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a short break here because I have a headache. Where's that BRB video? Okay, we're back.
Back. We're back. We are back, yes.
Let's hope I don't choke on the sun drop. How do I access debug mode?
You have to go to the no save and hit Y. Secrets. And first thing should be debug mode.
I accidentally went back to the title screen and it wanted me to sign in again. Okay, so Sonic CD is like the super peel out.
Yeah, like the
And Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the shield attack?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to try this. And, of course, we want N Knuckles mode on.
Of course.
So if I'm Sonic and Tails and I have N Knuckles, will it just be Sonic and Knuckles?
All three of them.
It'll be all three of them? That's crazy. I gotta see this.
I believe it should be all three of them.
Skip this.
I don't think you can.
Dope step.
I can't replicate that last noise. That was a weird noise.
No, it's just Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, is it? No tails?
Now, how do I... Okay, that's X.
I honestly can't remember the controls. I don't think I've done debug mode on the Xbox One version.
Like, X turns me into a ring and out of a ring. Y uses the ring, but I'm trying to figure...
Or makes you, and then another button like cycles through the items.
Okay.
Might be B.
B doesn't do anything. A cycles through.
Huh.
Does this make a giant ring?
Yes, it does, I believe.
Yes. You probably have to. You have to beat the game. Is that all it takes to unlock debug?
Yep. Beat the game one time without the Chaos Emeralds or with them. Unlocks it. You know, once you hit the items and make them, it just kind of, the big ring just kind of appears.
But I can't turn into Supersonic?
That's a weird thing. There should have been a way to like cycle through the ring boxes to make the super ring box. You might have to mess around with it a little bit more to... Yes, you could essentially make a double ring box. I'm not gonna lie, Doom, that was actually the first thing I did. Made a double ring box.
It seemed like... No, it seems like when I try to put a ring box on top of another ring box, it just pushes it to the side.
Well, no, there should be a button that would cycle through like the different kind of rings to like the shields, like fire shield, double shield.
Oh, okay, so that's
like
what that was.
Yeah, there should be a button that does that. Whether it be like maybe back or like select,
okay.
whatever.
B does that when I have
Okay,
it.
there you go.
So here's
it's like a super one.
Yeah, that's a super Sonic. And then I always press the wrong button, sadly.
It's just funny because I think they were going to implement that in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but they never did. Because like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you can make that ring box too, and it just instantly turns you super and gives you 50 rings. But like, there's no way to actually find one in game.
I can. When Supersonic does the quote-unquote super peel out, it looks like this.
Oh, I've actually never... Oh, wow, it just looks kind of weird. I've never done the super peel out of Supersonic. The animation doesn't really make much sense, though.
It's kind of, I like it.
It's kind of cool, though.
He's supersonic. He can do whatever he wants. I don't necessarily want to go in here. No, I'm just going to jump out of here. Screw this.
I don't think so, Zoda. I don't know if you can reverse gravity. I wish you could. That was a really cool feature of debug mode in Sonic 3 Knuckles.
I want to jump off, and it's not letting me.
Yeah, it has to be over an opening.
I didn't even think to try that. I assumed it wasn't possible, so I didn't even try. Let's see. Yeah, I like the way I like the way the debug mode works better on the, like the original games. Just cycling through with 4 buttons like this doesn't make much sense to me. I keep pressing the wrong button.
Yeah, same here. When I did it.
Okay, the giant ring that I spawned there, all it did was give me 50 rings. It didn't send me into a...
It didn't?
Yeah. And also, I accidentally spawned one of these weird balls. Stop doing that. Let's go. So you can make a ring, or 10 rings, a regular shield, that's the blue ring thing.
Alright, have a good dinner.
Fire shield. Alright, bye Doom, thanks for being here. Have a good dinner. Lightning, invincibility, super shoes, 1 up for Sonic, 1 up for Tails, 1 up for Knuckles, Robotnik bonus. Oh wait, that's the blue ring. I think I saw the water shield earlier. I don't know why Supersonic is a backwards S. And then that's it. Okay.
I think it could be which way you're facing.
Oh, yeah, that might be it, actually. Alright.
I'm sure there's like some things that I wanted to do in debug mode just to see if you could, but I never did them. I'm guessing like when you go into debug there and there's like the thing on the left, the 4 little circles with an S in the middle. I'm guessing that's like a developer icon for like this game. The game automatically makes you spin if that icon's there. But died, then use debug. There's a way you can do it. Give it a try, Rock. Make a supersonic castle thing on the ground when you're not supersonic. Then, once you jump and break it to then activate supersonic, hit the debug button before you do the little transformation.
Delayed it, but then I hit it again and it sent me to supersonic.
It just delayed it? Okay. I can't remember how I did it, but I purposely had fun with it because you can be blue supersonic. It was actually really cool. Just because of the color difference. do like that speed dash thing. It's supersonic. The more I see it.
I would like to try the Insta Shield, but
It's literally boring. It's just Insta Shield.
it doesn't like break the whole game.
No. I think it's actually a little bit harder to use in this game.
I kind of won up for 50,000 points.
Nice.
Knuckles being here is completely pointless.
And they had it was a nasty little glitch at the beginning of the game. If you beat this boss, and at the moment that the capsule thing is supposed to appear, if you're like way up in the air, the camera stops there, and if you can't see the ground below you and you land, you die. I had that kill me a few times because I like to mess around with the game to see what I could get away with.
Yes, you like having curiosity kill you.
Yeah, I mean, if something's going to kill me, I'd rather it be that.
Okay, well, debug mode isn't really...
It's kind of underwhelming in this, in my opinion.
Yeah, it actually is.
Kind of boring. Sonic 3 Knuckles is a lot better with the reversing gravity.
Yeah, I thought
That's
it'd be
just
more
so much
fun.
I would often try to beat levels with the gravity upside down to see if I could.
What are these question marks that I'm missing? Are they because I don't have all of
the one thing, I think it's blue spheres. You have to just freely go into here and do that.
Because I have to.
Because you totally want to do that after you just did all 32 of them. Yeah, I was like, thank you, Christian Whitehead, for pretty much punching me in the dick.
Oh, well, I another thing I could do is try to get these other 3 with Knuckles, but...
I mean, if you want to. You are on the 5th Emerald, that's when it starts getting stupid.
Yeah, it's just, I'm afraid if I start doing that, then it'll be the rest of the stream and I won't finish this one.
Yep. Wow, I went to unlock my phone, it was not the Sigma symbol at all. It was like a bow tie. I don't know what happened.
Was it on the side? The Sigma symbol turn on the side looks kind of like a bow tie.
Yeah. Well, a few more connections to it, yeah, it would. I think two more lines would make it look like a bow tie. I've been sitting here tonight partially trying to decide what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow at work.
Definitely missed one there. I missed one there. I missed one there. Okay, that time, I knew exactly when I missed all 3 of them. And
That's good.
I really tried not to miss them. Whoa, hey Chuckles, how's it going?
Chuckles. Girl Ninja.
He's got those Power Rangers emotes forever.
I remember seeing your name for the first time, Grull, and I was like, oh, I know a character named Grull. It was in World of Warcraft. He was a raid boss. Don't know what raid he was a part of, but just know he was a boss. He was like a big cyclops.
Chuckles or anyone else in chat who came in later, this right here is the last Blue Sphere challenge that I have to do for an achievement, and I've been stuck on it for a while because it gets really hard at the end.
Oh, that's what it is. Magic Gathering, okay. I guess kind of similar. Oh, Gron, yeah. I think that's what he would be in World of Warcraft as well. I think he's like sort of relation to a mountain Gron in World of Warcraft. Oh, it looks like you had missed too.
Yeah, there was a chance that at the end, I could have been able to, like, if I had been able to turn myself around on the path, maybe I could have...
Could have finagled your way back to it. Don't you hate it?
Damn it.
Nice, nice.
Every time I pass this flower at high speed, it looks like a checkpoint, but it's just a damn flower.
Oh, yep, I see what you mean. For some reason, there's one mechanic with Tails that I've noticed that they've changed in this game. You can, when Tails like is flying and you hit something like a ceiling, you like instantly fall or whatever. You don't just like keep hitting the top of it.
That kind of sucks.
Or like if you hit like an upside down ramp, Tails just like stops and falls.
Sounds like it can screw you over at times.
It definitely screw you over.
Yeah. Ultimate Master.
Oh, yeah.
I am holding the controller high above my head uncontrollably.
You have no idea how many times I do that.
It was just my natural reaction to just hold my arms in the air. Oh, that is so good to have that done finally. One more achievement, and that's for all gold medals. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do another stream where I try to do some of them. I don't know if I'm going to... Obviously, I'll have to talk to you. I don't know if we're going to... I don't know if I'm going to wait until you come here. I don't know if I plan a trip to come see you. Or I don't know if I'll maybe give you my information and have you try to do some of it, like, at your...
It was just like off stream.
My account. Well, I would want...
Or, do a stream of them? But
yeah,
on your account?
I would want it to be streamed, which would be... It would have to be streamed on your channel, or I give you my channel information. I don't know.
I feel like it'd just be easier to have me streaming on my channel.
Yeah, but then my playlists on YouTube would be fucked.
It would.
Like I said, maybe I'll talk to you about maybe a time when I can come down to Indiana and get a tenderloin.
Oh, man.
Just for the weekend or something.
Yeah. For sure, because every weekend I'm off. I don't work ever.
Again, I did not mean to go back to the title screen.
And Kodoom, he's just going to take a weekend trip here too and get a tenderloin.
Everyone should take a weekend trip to Indiana and get a tenderloin. And forget about what that stupid thing said about bad food.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Alright, so I guess I'll give some Knuckles Chaos Emeralds a try.
until you get to Chaos Emerald number 6. And start uncontrollably raging.
Wait, this is Green Hill Zone, right? This is totally different.
Act 1 is completely different. Until close to the end.
Seems like we're underground.
Yep. Yeah, they took a page out of Sonic Generations with that one.
Just what Doom likes to see, being underwater.
Who would have thought you would have been underwater in Green Hill?
Normally, if you're underwater in Green Hill Zone, you're dead.
Yeah.
See, the problem...
Especially in Sonic Adventure 2.
Problem now is, I don't know where there's a big ring. Like, I knew where the big ring was in the Sonic Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, same here. I haven't played a Knuckles playthrough enough to know where everything is.
Maybe there's a better level where there's like a ring at the start.
Oil Ocean Act 1 has a pretty easy one to get to early on. It's the same with everybody, I believe.
Oh, okay. Somehow I'm now on the top level.
Oh yeah, that's part. Right. It does. I thought it didn't get up to that point until later.
Right, now I got to get used to this.
Doing that path.
Oh, I need to be getting rings, not blue spheres.
Well, that's what I do. I spend the first lap on this one getting blue spheres, and then the second lap getting rings. Because that part with the ramps, you can actually get more rings if you're going at Mach 2.
Oh, jeez.
That's the problem, though. Getting to Mach 2 in time.
Now the UFO is so far ahead, I'm never going to catch up no matter what.
The last time I played this game, it was I think I played it a week ago. I've definitely lost the practice at it. I need to play it a little bit more, get back into the swing of it.
I think I got both those rings there, maybe for the first time ever.
Whoa. It's too bad you wasn't able to get that little up arrow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
That's
about
instant
that.
Mach 3.
Yeah.
Or, well, for you, it'd be Mach 3. If you were Mach 1, it'd be instant Mach 2.
Well, now I'm instantly dead.
Instantly dead.
Maybe it's not a good idea. I suppose it's too late if I ended stream for you to stream.
Yeah, probably. I'm going out to breakfast tomorrow before work.
And we know Doom's not streaming. We never know about a barbecue. Who the hell knows? Okay, so can you tell me where this ring might be in Oil Ocean?
Yes. It's...
Do I just keep going, or...?
I can... Okay, you know the part with the two breakable platforms and you have the fans blowing you upwards?
Yeah.
If you're able to fall down there, below them, you can get to it. I guess I would recommend, like, going to the left and, like, spin dashing to the right to try to go underneath it really fast. I don't know if that actually works. I would like to think it would work.
I don't know, I mean...
I think you're getting close to it, but it's, like, just not good enough.
It's really down there somewhere?
You might be able to continue to go right. I think there is something you can break to go through. I think it's where that fire shield was. You can fall through the ground.
Okay. Well, okay, there's a fire shield now.
I think you can fall through the ground right where that fire shield was.
Well, I don't see a ring here.
Keep going to the right after you fall down. And then you'll see those fans go up to the left at the top of the fans. And there's a big ring.
Ah.
I think if you go too far right, it will suck you out of there and you won't be able to. But voila, easy way to get it with Knuckles. Not really a hard ring to get.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely quicker than what I was doing in Green Hill. But yeah, at this point, I think the only thing that I want to do on stream is getting all of the gold medals, because that's for an achievement, and I feel like that's what I need to stream. But like, if I want to get the rest of these for Knuckles, or if I want to do just fun debug playthroughs or Tails, I don't think I need to stream that, or I could stream it for fun without you on Skype. But I'd really like to get those gold medals, streamed.
Yeah, I get you. You gotta have a visual representation of Chief Daddy.
Yes, I have the visual proof.
Because video or it doesn't exist, or picture and doesn't. Well, picture might be a lie. You could lie about a picture. Wow, you flew off of there.
Picture, it didn't happen. Streamer, it didn't happen.
You flew. Like, I saw you fail that and you're gone. Knuckles went flying.
Knuckles was flying downtown, bitch.
Knuckles wasn't gliding anymore, he was flying.
If Knuckles was Mario, he would have been like, woo! Right down the toilet.
Or like the Mario noise when he falls down and dies from, like, way up high.
Where do I have that noise? on computer. I know I have that noise somewhere.
Oh yeah, it takes like 20 seconds to get there. That's not bad at all. My phone's battery is dwindling down. Ooh, you're getting close.
How did I not get it?
Oh, being close to it. That's pretty dumb. I don't know how you didn't get that one.
There we go.
That was dangerously close.
Yeah.
4 rings to spare. Yikes.
Okay, here we go. This might be horribly loud. I don't know. See, that's you got to hear the end. That this is what it should be for Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh gosh. You did a lot of moving stuff today, Ramus? Or are you doing like moving around stuff at the house?
I think his girlfriend wanted them to rearrange the loft that they have.
Ah. Oh boy.
I think they inherited a new couch, so they had to move the old couch.
I see.
Oh, this is at your girlfriend's grandpa's place, though. See, that's different. Okay, so Emerald number 6 is next?
Yep. You're hated.
Didn't I hate like 4, 5, 6, and 7?
Yeah, I think you hated them all, yeah. Loyal Ocean, Johnny Yama's Valentine's Day gift to his wife. Not the actual Loyal Ocean cover.
Oh yes, this yes. Oh god.
Yeah, I could definitely understand if you just wanted to give it a few tries and be done.
I should have enough practice by now.
Right? Yeah, I said that too, and I still rage at this one. Yeah, freaking 30-some hours plus 50 actually. In the Wii Switch version. The Wii Switch version. Wow, I can't even talk.
Oh yeah, you were talking about playing the, what is it, Dragon Fighter Z?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters
Dragon
with
Ball
a Z at the end
Fighters.
instead of an S.
I saw that you got the I Am Goku achievement, which,
Yeah, you had to do like, I don't know what you had to do for that.
like starting the game or beating a first level or something.
Yeah, I think it was like hitting the power button on my controller. I got another achievement today, which was complete the tutorial. Because in those games, it's actually a good idea to do the tutorial because every freaking game changes its mechanics. That's not bad though. Your first, did you end up getting it? Nope. That's not bad though. You got the Mach 3 on your first try after like forever since the last time you did that one.
Yeah, I've fallen off the stage there probably so many damn times.
Right?
But isn't Goku Black playable in that game?
He is, right off the bat.
Wow.
Everybody's playable. It's like 20 characters.
Like, what other characters are there from Super?
See, they have Lord Beerus, Goku Black, Zamas. He would have been a playable character, but he's actually Goku Black, just like a Swiss character or whatever. Comes in and does like an attack with him or whatever.
And I forgot about him because of Stan.
I think that's it. Oh, and Hit. I forgot about Hit.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have Hit. So no Jiren or any of those guys?
Rumored that Jiren and Kefla will be downloadable content.
Oh yeah, the freaking downloadable content. That's all gonna be free, right?
Ah, right. Yeah, that was free as Supersonic and Sonic Forces. Well, actually, that is free now.
See, I mean, Kefla is basically spoilers for you, right?
Yeah, but I've already seen like stuff from that.
You've already been spoiled, but it's spoiled, yeah.
I've already been spoiled, but whenever I see it, it's still going to be really cool.
Oh, damn it. I thought I could get those, and I could clearly not get those. Again, I apologize if this is boring to anyone, but I think I'll just continue to do this until 10 o'clock my time, I guess.
Yeah, I think here, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to hop off Skype and call Stephanie. Or just
Okay.
I should probably start winding down myself. Get to bed a little bit earlier. I'd say that, but I probably won't go to bed until like 12:30 or 1 my time.
Yeah, I've been going to bed really late and falling asleep really late.
It's like my work schedule, like, it allows me to stay up really late and still be fine.
I see chat out of the corner of my eyes. Chuckles said, "Dude, my cat," and that's all I can see because I'm focused on this.
You will not stop meowing, I don't get it.
Either he's hungry or he's just doing it to annoy you.
I just now noticed, like, looking at the background of this, those mushrooms are really freaking weird looking. Anytime I'm here, I'm not looking at the background.
Yeah, because I can't even look at that background, so it's all DLC to me.
It's DLC.
Yeah, because on Mario Kart 8 SNS Rainbow Road, I never saw the background for like a long time. We thought it was DLC.
It was a patch. They patched it in.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out of rings, unfortunately.
That's like the thing about new games nowadays. Like game developers, they can't just freaking. They don't have like a limited time to like make the game polished as well polished as they can and then release it on cartridge.
Yeah, going back to that top 10 like stupid things about like modern games, it was saying that old games were bad because they didn't have patches. Like what?
They're like no,
the patches are what makes the game bad.
They didn't have a patch. They had to make the game as perfect as they could before putting it on cartridges.
Yes.
Like, and they did a damn good job. Well, I mean, some Sonic games might be a little goofed up. We won't talk about that, though.
Every game has, like, glitches.
What's even worse is there's Sonic games nowadays that are out on disc and have downloadable content and abilities to have patches, and they're even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Sonic 06. Like, I don't even think they bothered to update that game.
No.
Like, you know what? We know this is an atrocity. We're not even going to try to patch it. We're just going to use this game as a publicity stunt just to see how many failed videos we can get of the game.
You know, the other thing about patches, though, is frickin' Microsoft. Like, when a company releases a game on the 360 and probably the Xbox One, and if a company makes a game and there's something wrong with it and they want to release a patch or DLC, they have to pay Microsoft for every patch, even if it's to fix problems. So that's why, like,
really?
Yeah, that's why a lot of games on the 360 that have like totally like terrible glitches that completely fuck up the game. Like the company just doesn't want to patch it because they'd have to pay money to do that. Or like
no wonder Sonic 06 still sucks.
Yeah, it's like the Ghostbusters game was never patched probably because of that. Like it just was not cost effective for the company to do, or a lot of times the company that makes the game goes out of business or something like that. But a lot of times they just can't or don't want to pay Microsoft. And sometimes the PlayStation or the Steam version will get patched, but the Xbox version won't because Sony and Steam don't make them pay for that.
That's pretty dumb. I never knew that about Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's pretty crappy. Bungie's been paying for it, though, I can tell you that. They've had a numerous amount of patches for Destiny 2.
I Hail Mary got that ring box, and I thought I was good, and then that happened. Welcome back, Lizard.
Well, you barely got that ring box. Dang.
This stream will end on me rage quitting this Emerald Challenge, just like that other stream, whatever the one that was.
Yep. I think that was, what, part 2 or 3?
And it's great how this Knuckles file still has one freaking life. I should just, like, die on purpose to get more lives. If I could get this one, wasn't challenge number 7 not that bad?
No, it's not bad. I think you got it on your first try, or second try.
Yeah, I think it was second try.
Because there was a part that had like a tiny hole and you fell in it. It was dumb because I had to actually watch the past broadcast to see the hole that you fell in. Yes, he did, Lizard. And controller held high above his head in victory. After I finally freaking beat No More Heroes 2, I'm going to start up a new game. I know a lot of you guys will be pretty happy with what it is.
Oh, fuck.
Comes the noises.
Fuck!
I see where you made that noise at. That part you had like 1 foot off the cliff. Yes, it is, Luke. Yes, it is. It's not a game that just came out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I don't get this tonight, maybe I will save it for like the next future Sonic Mania stream because I feel like it's funny. People probably want to hear the noises that I'm gonna make. And it's like, yeah, you know that I have done these last 2 before, but gotta do them again.
And then knowing you're gonna have to do them a 3rd time for Tails.
Yeah.
Because 100% or nothing.
I do want to have a file where
All 3 of them have them all.
Yeah, so that way if I ever want to play as Sonic or Knuckles or Tails, I already have a file where I don't have to do this ever again.
Yeah, you can just start up the clear file and have them all.
Oh, shit.
Have us host alerts. That ring pen is looking mighty fine right now. That was a good sound, I think. Yep.
Much better. Much better.
Dang,
That was really good, wasn't it?
that looked almost like I did it. That was really good.
That was so good it almost looked like CobraCommander, the famous Sonic player. All right, now we can't stop now. We got to get this last one.
Yeah, this isn't taking long at all. And then that will be all that you had planned for the stream, too.
Yeah.
Always nice when you can accomplish what you have planned.
And that was kind of a best case scenario. I didn't think that I would get this far.
I was honestly, if you had actually failed that one, I was actually going to say, I'll watch a few more attempts at it, and then I'm going to hop off to, make a phone call. But hey, now we're at the 7th challenge.
Now watch me start having trouble with this.
I hope not. Okay, you're already at Mach 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! I can't. I can't talk, but I should have fallen off like 6 times. Come on, I got it in midair.
Oh dang.
That was crazy.
Gee, freaking G.
I might highlight that last one.
Whoa.
Welcome back, Fish. And okay, well, let's see if I can go Super Knuckles before I shut off the game.
There you go. Super Knuckles is just as underwhelming as Super Knuckles is in Sonic 3 Knuckles. And instead, actually, like, I thought they were going to implement the thing if you slam into the wall fast enough, it, like, shakes the screen and kills every enemy. Nope.
Yeah, no, it didn't do that. He is super fast, though.
He hits his top speed. You want to call it top speed. Slow compared to Sonic, but...
I might be going backwards now.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, you know what? That's good enough. Okay, was that... Okay, thank you, song. I will... Thank you for making a note of that. I'll probably do that myself. But yeah, Cobra wants to go call his lady friend. That's the correct term, right?
Sure. No, you can say girlfriend. It's actually official now.
Whoa. It's confirmed. So yeah, that was fun, and of course, thanks Cobra for helping me. I got pretty much everything done that I wanted to today. We'll figure out how to get those gold medals someday. Is there anyone I want to raid?
Everyone. At the same time. You're going to raid 5 people.
And there's this streamer I have playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but it's not a streamer that I really watch very much. Xander is doing some game called Rogue Legacy. I don't know what that is.
Rogue Legacy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a Star Wars game, at least I don't think so.
Probably some like really crappy game.
It looks like one of those indie games like Shovel Knight.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin Frozen. I don't know. People in chat, how do you feel? Do you want to raid Xander or just want to go your own way? Because this is the end of the stream, and thanks everyone for watching and hosting and all that stuff.
Isn't Johnny Atmos streaming? We could raid him and piss off his mod.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And
then we can raid him, and then he'll be like, all right, who raided me? And blame Kevin.
The raid call would be blame Kevin raid. And then he wouldn't know who to ban.
He's just automatically ban Kevin.
Does anyone besides Ratmus want to raid Xander?
I mean, I'll raid.
Just for funsies, but then we'll just leave. I mean, I've raided people and then left. It's not a good thing, but I mean, it's not a great thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah, I've done that as well, unfortunately.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just host Xander. I don't feel like going through all the nonsense.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm just gonna end it here. No raid. But before I end, this is kind of unusual. I don't normally stream 2 days in a row, but I'm going to continue Twilight Princess tomorrow, Monday.
Wow.
Because I want to try and get it done before my vacation to Song. So, Twilight Princess tomorrow. That's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone. And
See you guys.
and Wednesday is movie night. Read about it on the Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse? What the heck is that?
Oh, I don't know.